Gardeners assemble. Spring is here, really.
Yes, it is. And we're taking your calls today for Lisa Briggs at the Briggs Company. The number to call is 270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Boy, look at your pretty office there. That looks like spring. Very,
I know
very
you could work
nice.
in worse places, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's for sure. We're waiting for some of the calls to clear, but we did get a call from Barb in Lodi, and she had an asparagus question. She wants to know, when can you cut it and eat it?
Okay, well, this is an asparagus crown, and this is how they start. And so as far as when you can cut and eat them, if you're talking about harvesting from established beds, as soon as they start to come up and are a reasonable size, you can go ahead and cut them. If you're starting a bed from the very beginning, it takes about 3 years for the bed to really be ready to bear so that you can cut whatever you want.
Okay, Lisa.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get to the phones, and we will start with line one. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, it's Betty. Hi, Betty. Betty and Judah.
Hi.
What's your question?
My question is, I have an indoor hibiscus plant. It's overgrown, and I need to trim it back down and probably divide it and get it in new dirt and everything. When is a good time to do this?
Well, what you want to do is, if you're cutting something back, you're going to want to cut it back to where you see a bud. So you can reduce the legginess of it and then put it in a really sunny window till it's ready to go outside.
Okay.
Hibiscus are quite tropical, and so you wouldn't want them to go outside till the nights are 50 degrees or above.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Betty. Thank you for calling.
Our next caller is Laura in Richland Center. Hi, Laura.
Hello.
What's your question?
I have a Christmas cactus that probably is in dire need of transplanting, and I know you can't do it too early in a year, and I was wondering if now is the time right to do it.
In general, it is the time, spring is the time to do any kind of transplanting as long as things aren't flowering. Sometimes Christmas cactus can be really overgrown and will resent being repotted. So it's often just a good idea to leave it alone. As long as you are able to water it properly, I would just leave it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling today. Let's go to Nicole. I hope I said that right. In DeForest. Hi there. What's your question?
Hi. Where do you get the bonsai trees from? Where's the best place?
Are you wanting one that's already done, or are you wanting to do the whole process yourself?
Just what's already done, already planted.
Any good, reliable garden center. We have some really nice specimens here at the Briggs Company, both some evergreen types and some deciduous. This particular one is sort of a scheffalera that's all root pruned and fancy in the pot, and so you can pick up something like this. We have started bonsai year-round.
All right. I love bonsai trees. They're beautiful.
They are really difficult.
All right. And our next question is from Luann in Oregon. Hi, Luann.
Hi.
What's your question?
We've been growing raspberries for several years, and just this past year we got invaded by some foreign bug, and they took out the whole plant. They took all the fruit off of our bushes, and we're not sure what to do to keep them safe.
Well, if it was just something going after the fruit and not after the plants themselves, the best thing to do is to do some kind of barrier. So if you're not sure if it was a rodent that was climbing up into it or if it was a bird, I would get what's called a floating row cover. It's a really fine and light spun poly mesh, and when you see that the berries are starting to ripen, you can just put that over the whole bed. It will let rain and sunlight through, so it won't hurt the plants, but it'll keep any kind of predators and those little wild berry seekers out of your patch.
Okay, what was that kind of shield called again?
It's called a floating row cover, and you can get them anywhere. We have them in a bunch of different sizes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling today. Let's go to Kay. Hi, Kay. Are you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Hi. I'm wondering what the best time to cut back lilac bushes are and where you cut them to trim them down.
The best time to prune lilacs was really right after it was done flowering, so that would have been last summer.
Okay.
Any cutting that you're going to do now is going to cut off this year's flowers. The buds have already formed.
Yeah.
So the best time to cut them is when your plant is finished flowering, and then you can cut it back, I would say you could go up to a quarter or a third of the plant. You could head it back.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you for calling. Oh, I can't wait for the lilacs.
Yeah.
It's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, they smell so good.
Have a good day. Thank you so much.
All righty. Bye.
That's all the time that we have for today. Thanks, Lisa. Great to see you. Great questions
You're
today.
welcome. Good to see you, too.
Next time, we're going to come to your office.
Yes, exactly.